Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I did the grinding I needed to upgrade my endurance by one more level, and the way that I did that was I went over to... Oh goodness, what is the name of that place? Crud. Okay. To the Forest of Fallen Giants and to the Crestfallen's retreat. That's where you meet the first Hippoclops, and I think they're good for 1,000 souls by themselves, and they also have a chance to drop Soul of a Proud Knight, and the one that I fought did drop that, so I pretty much got it just like right after that. Just went in, killed the one Hippoclops, done, boom, moving on. So, where to next? I believe... Yeah, here we go. To the Tower of Flame. Now, where we're heading is one of the first places that you do need the torch, but I need to use it sparingly. Because while this place is a little dark, it's not nearly as bad as the place where I desperately need it. You'll see what I mean soon enough. Oh crap. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't stagger. Fortunately, if you can get up in anybody's grill with the twin blade, you can get off about 4 fast hits before they have a chance to react. It really is just a super, super awesome weapon. Man, I love it so much. I mean, there are a lot of great weapons and boss weapons in Dark Souls 2, but this one for me really is one of the best. And it's actually even better to have this if you're a magic user, because when you infuse this with a poison stone, it gains a B scaling in intelligence. Tell you what, let me switch weapons though for this, because this is my chance to pick up a Sublime Bone Dust. Oh, what do I want to use? Do I want to use the S-Talk, or do I want to use the Bastard Sword? I'm gonna go with the Bastard Sword. Yeah, but it gains a B scaling in intelligence, and it does lots and lots of extra magic damage, plus it does poison damage. So, oh man, it is such a fantastic weapon. I really cannot recommend it enough. It's just great. It really is. There is another type of twin blade, which is heavier and has a higher durability, the red iron twin blade, and that one's quite a bit heavier, requires a lot more strength to wield, and the sweeping heavy attack is replaced with a thrust attack, which makes it much more useful in tight corridors. It's also a beast of a weapon. Of all the classes and weapon classes in the game that, I mean, I go out of my way to collect every single one of them, the Twin Blade is just, it's my favorite. It's absolutely my favorite. In the first Dark Souls, I would say that my favorite is probably the great swords. Not the ultra great swords, but just the great swords. The Claymore, the Zweihander, and there's one other one. The great sword, though, as much as I like it, the problem with the actual great sword is that it's very slow. It's very, very slow, and it is all too easy to get hit while you're constantly trying to wind up attacks. Okay, and yeah, I don't have a fragrant branch of yours, so I don't even have a reason to go over there right now. I'm just gonna give that basilisk a pass. Him and his two hollow buddies who are hanging out in the water. They apparently don't need to breathe. Okay. Why? Let me see how many Pharaoh's Lockstones I have right now. I have one. And I'm not going to use it here, so... If I had some to spare, see that giant lantern up there? You can light it using a Pharaoh's Lockstone. Completely negates the need to light up all these other sconces, but I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to go around lighting up all these sconces. And I tell you, this level can go one of two ways for me. Either I will make it all the way around and do everything that I'm supposed to do on one pass, and I will look like a boss doing it, or I will screw it up horribly and I will die multiple times just trying to get the shortcut open. It can go either way, and I have done both. When I was doing my first recorded run through here, it ended up taking 2 episodes. That's how badly I screwed it up. Well... So before I even light up a torch and start this process, I'm gonna clear out some of the early opposition, and I'm going to take this in stages because, as I said, I needed to be real conservative with my torch use. So I'm going to clear out this area, light up all these sconces, go back to my shield, clear out the next round of resistance, go back to one of these sconces, light the torch, make a little bit of forward progress, rinse and repeat. And if I do this right, there's a good chance that I will not have to reset at the bonfire. There are 2 NPCs here that I want to run into. There's Gavlin, and Gavlin is I think the only vendor in the game who will let you sell stuff to him for souls. He's also the only vendor that I'm aware of who sells poison arrows, and so that makes him a very important NPC to locate and pick up arrows from him. The other one is Lucatiel. She's here. I have to talk to her to continue her storyline and to summon her. And I guess this will make her first fight. Her fights will be Flexile, Sentry, the Lost Sinner, and the Nameless... No, wait, is that not... Is it... The Rotten, I think it may be. He's one of the primal ones. He's a big collection of rotting bodies that are all stitched together. And he's going to be important. Anyway, let me light the torch. Yeah, I have 49 minutes and 40-something seconds counting down. So I definitely want to do this as quickly as possible. Because getting through the darkest area of the game will require pretty much 35 to 40 minutes of uninterrupted torch time. And I'll tell you, I kind of like this idea that the torches can burn down. But at the same time, I also appreciate the fact that Dark Souls 3 was like, yeah, no, I'll tell you what, you can just have one torch throughout the entire game, and it'll just work fine with just the one torch. And I appreciate that. Alright, so... Oop, I already had it out. My bad. The one thing about this area is you just have to be patient and tease out the enemies a few at a time. Be wary of the possibility for traps and stuff. I think, like, for instance, this guy right here. Oh my gosh, am I out of arrows completely? Oh boy. Okay. I am out of arrows, and I am gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go back to either Andre or McDuff to buy more arrows, because I definitely do not want to be doing this level without arrows. I didn't even think to look at the number before I left. I was all like, yeah, I'm good to go. Okay. I apologize. Fortunately, the sconces that I lit will remain lit, so I don't have to redo that.
Oh, I'd given you up for dead. Bush had me worried, really. I'll be around if you make it back.
Oh. Tell you what, I'm going to use one and put that on arrows as well, because that's another 200 arrows right there.
You again.
Oh, he is so charming.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Okie dokie. So, that other soul vessel, gonna pop that and buy some life gems.
I knew you'd be back. Thank you kindly.
And that's another 20 arrows over there for him too, and he's gonna be all you again. You think he'd be more grateful because I keep spending money with him, but nope. Also, I wonder who he's busy working for, considering I'm the only one here. You know?
I'll be around if you make it back.
Alright, so that puts me in a better position with respect to arrows. But I do need to put them back on there. And I'm going to go ahead and take these off so I don't accidentally loose those at the wrong time. Fire arrows can be extremely useful in all kinds of situations, so I will want to... Am I missing something, or... Oh, okay. No, I was aiming at the wrong spot. And I am out of this guy's range, so... Totally fine. And on a semi-related tangent, I am so looking forward to getting the stone seller Chloanne at the Earthen Peak, because she sells the small Titanite shards, and through her I'll be able to upgrade the longbow up to level 4, and then with a little bit of grinding I can go to Macduff and get large Titanite shards to keep leveling it up, and the longbow has better range and does more damage. So, I mean, but for right now I'm totally okay with using the short bow. And while I'm going back through these guys, I would like to mention how funny it is that the loot drops are very much random, and luck has a lot to play with it. On my second attempt at recording video, I got the bandit knife, and I got it with the very first hollow infantry soldier going into the Lost Giants forest, and then I got a second one, and so I had to stop that recording because I wasn't getting sound, so I had to restart, and I couldn't get it. I could not get another one. When I went to grind for souls to buy stuff, I had gone there, and I was just killing those guys and sitting down at the bonfire to rest up, and nope, no such luck. I could not get them to drop a bandit knife for me. Ah well, what can you do? I mean, as an option, you could be totally salty about it, but it's RNGesus, you know? Sometimes RNGesus is good to you, and sometimes RNGesus hates your guts and wants you to burn in hell without any useful items. Okay, yeah. Nope. Nope. There we go. Oh my god, they are just gonna fucking gangbang me, aren't they? Yeah, they're just gonna gangbang me. Okay. So yeah, the decision to invest in some life gems isn't looking too bad right about now. 'Cause I'm gonna wanna save my Estus flasks, because this is a big area and there is a whole lot of fuckery going on up in this place. Okay, now what I was going to do before I got distracted by my utter lack of arrows, this guy is just lying there waiting to ambush you. Really? Okay. Okay, so over there, that structure is the shortcut that will take me directly to where I need to go on the wharf, but it is a really long path to get there, and that path is full of nightmare fuel. I mean, you know, it's one of those situations where if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't played the game, you'll understand soon enough. see. Is there anybody hiding out over here? Not over here, I don't think, but there's another setup just like this on the other side. Okay. No, it's okay, dude. These aren't expensive arrows. Oh, please have dropped a torch. You have just redeemed yourself for all the bullshit you put me through. Okay. Good deal. So. I need to be careful because on both sides of this, it's a fatal fall. There's a dog up there, by the way. I've never known him to jump down through the hole in the roof, but I really wouldn't put it past him. So, paranoia pays off big time in this game. You definitely want to be as paranoid as possible. Behold my skill as an archer. I just put one arrow through each of his testicles. Okay, so there's gonna be a dog. Yep, and then possibly another dog. Yeah. And he's all hiding in there to try and be sneaky and stuff. Oh my gosh. Hi, babe. Why am I still hearing another dog? Okay. So, up these stairs is nothing. Huh. Well, that's disappointing. But here's Lucatiel.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation?
Porn. It was porn.
Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you. Of course, I have no idea what it is. Our land of Mirror is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirror. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself. With two things, my sword and my loyalty to my lord. I was raised to wield a sword from birth. Life was hard, but I never gave it a second thought. I had swift success on the battlefield and quickly attained respectable stature. And then I came here to... Have you heard of the undead? These poor souls affected by the curse. An undead gradually loses his humanity until his wits degrade completely. Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are. I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate. I suppose I've grown weary these days. I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate. I suppose...
Okay, so, so now she can be summoned for the Flexile Sentry boss fight. And my next goal is to find Gavlin. But first, I gotta light some torches. Or some sconces. Before I go over there to that one, I have to deal with this guy. And this is one of those combinations that's pretty devious. You'll find guys like this who will throw out grenades, but the grenades don't explode. And the reason why is because they will coat you in black powder. And then over here is another guy, and he fires fire arrows. So you see how that works. One dude will fire Uh-oh. Can I reach him from here, or is he... Okay, I might be able to reach him from here. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. Can I hit one of these dogs? Now. Yes! They will all be on their way now. Okie dokie. That's not too bad. Alright. So now I want to light that torch up again. And hit up this sconce right here. Okay. And now I want to keep the torch out, because here's the nightmare fuel. Okay, so several of these guys are afraid of fire, and they will decide, oh god, but that's the reason why you gotta be afraid of them. Because they might decide not to be afraid. Okay. Let me go ahead and take care of some threats before I get to the real main course, so to speak. I've missed a archer somewhere. There he is. And he's standing on the switch that if you use the Pharaoh's Lockstone down there, that will open up, or that will turn on that lantern, and it will light up the whole area. Completely negates the need for lighting the sconces. And you may be saying to yourself, well, I don't really need the sconces because I can see perfectly well. Yeah, now you can, but when you summon that ship over there, a lot of the lights go out, and then it gets real dark and hard to see. Okay, so just want to look around, make sure of my bearing. I have my bearings straight. Right, that's a torch that I'm going to want to light before I go much further. I don't hear Gavlin chugging his brew yet, so I don't think I'm quite where he is just yet. I am going to go ahead and say this to remind myself. Or no, hold on. Crap. I'm gonna say this to remind myself. When I run into Gavlin, after I've traded all of the extra equipment to spare, I want to buy poison arrows. I must not forget that. It is vitally important that I do not forget that. Because when I get to the Lost Sinners Rise and I go down there, there is a Flexile Sentry who will be so much easier to deal with if I have poison arrows. Alrighty, there we go. And then so, yes, that's what I thought. And I just attracted one, so woohoo. Fantastic. This is going well so far. I don't want to jinx it, but so far I'm doing pretty good. Okay. So that's where I'm gonna want to go to summon the ghost ship, but I'm not ready to do that just yet. I think they may make me go fight those dudes. I don't want to fight those dudes. They're a freaking nightmare fuel. And they hit so freaking hard. Okay, so I'm gonna open this door. Then I'm going to jump back. Yeah, it's not like fire's gonna scare him anyway, so I'd rather have the shield on. But wait, there's more. Gonna wait for the bleeding to wear off because there's another one right up there and he's gonna drop down. And you'd be surprised how many times I've played this game and this still ended up being a surprise for me. Okay. Ah, damn it. Alright, well, fortunately, bleeding isn't that bad. Probably didn't need that. Probably didn't need that second gem, but what the hell. Not a mimic, I don't think. Yeah, no, so it's a booby trap. Woohoo! Okay, I guess maybe Gavlin is over there. Let me just make sure I've lit up as many of these torches as possible. And dealt with as many threats as possible because, ideally, I would really like to just do this in one pass and not have to come back through here a second time. But I don't know, so far so good. I hate to jinx it by saying something like that, but so far I'm doing pretty good. Okay, I can hear Gavlin drinking. But, I think that's because he's over on that side somewhere. In any case, I need to try and, like, sneak up on this guy right here. Oh, Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely hear Gavlin drinking now, so that's a positive sign. Fun fact, Gavlin is quite the talented ventriloquist. Okay, I guess they're both two-sword dudes, so let me go take this one out so I can back outside for more room to fight. Oh my gosh. Not bad. I'm gonna sell all of it to Gavlin here in just a second, or maybe slightly longer, because I might be able to. Nope. Oh, nope. Ah, damn it. Okay. Could have gone worse. Yeah. Yeah, see the bars? That means I can't get in over there. Until I open up the shortcut. So, but I have taken care of all of the threads. And give it a little love poke. Okay. Alrighty then. And, I need to go ahead and check the time too, so let me go ahead and do that. $53.06. This episode might run a little bit long, because if I can make this all on one run, okay, but no, seriously, I'm still hearing a dog. I don't know where it is though, but I can hear a dog. I don't think that door opens. Nope. Go away, we don't want any. Alright, well, I think I have lit up enough of this place that I can safely summon the ship anyways. Okay. Now, my bigger concern is somewhere around here is a mannequin. And those guys, oh boy, they are so super dangerous. I don't know where he is, but I know he's around here somewhere. Alright, well, anyway, I'm going to drop down there and hope for the best. That worked out pretty good, actually. It's not gonna work a second time, though. Yeah, come on up here, buddy. Come on. Okay, I'll take that. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, good. More fire arrows. Fantastic. Okay. Now, mannequin. Right? I know you're here, dude. Mm-hmm. What the heck? Where did he go? Oh, that's very worrying. He didn't die. I didn't collect any souls from him. So I know he's not dead. Okay. Hello, Gavlin. I'm gonna slip past you and pull this down first.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want? With Gavlan, you wheel, you deal.
So as you can see, very talented ventriloquist. He's able to drink and talk at the same time. Really just an amazing guy. Alright, so I'm going to sell some stuff. I'm going to sell this dagger. I'm going to hold on to the parrying dagger. I'm going to sell that. Yeah, that's okay. Holding on to that. I'm gonna get rid of this. I thought by the numbers that it looked really good until I saw that it had 20 durability, and I did actually use it to see how it was, and it was okay. It was pretty good. Yeah, the 20 durability kind of kills it. I'm gonna hold on to one of these. I'm gonna hold on to that. Hold on to that. Now I might hold on to that. Yeah, I'm going to sell this, and the reason why is because although it has a really nifty heavy attack where when you thrust out with it, the 3 tines will spin around and they will do multiple hits inside an enemy, but it eats durability fast to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the halberd. I'm gonna hold on to that, holding on to that, holding on to that. Gonna sell the bone staff because I don't need it. I'm gonna hold on to that. I mean, you never know. Holding on to that. Selling that. Selling that. Selling that. Holding on to that. And selling that. Okay. Oh, I have the Wanderer outfit. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on. Until I get my black leather outfit. That's gonna be my outfit of choice. Yeah. Brigand stuff, I'm gonna sell that. I'm sorry about this taking so long. It really can't be helped. Because once I find Gavlin, if I sell a couple of things to him and then I leave, he'll move on to his next location at the Earthen Peak. So I really have to do this now. Drangleic Mail, Drangleic Gauntlets, and Drangleic Leggings. Okay, so I didn't sell anything that I actually absolutely needed to hold on to. I have the +1 coveted Silver Serpent Ring, and I am not trying to get the trophy for collecting all rings, so it's okay to sell this one. And incidentally, the trying to get the trophy for all rings in the Dark Souls 2 it's damn near impossible for anybody who's of a casual skill level, because one of the rings I think requires doing the entire game without taking damage. So, you know, I'm not going to be able to do that, and I am okay with that. Let's see, do I have anything in here that I can sell to him? Oh hell no, I'm not selling that. Yeah, because I don't do PvP, so I can sell those. Alright, so go to buy. Okay. In his next location, he'll have another 20 poison arrows, and then in his third and final location at the Doors of Pharaohs, he will have unlimited poison arrows, and that's when I'm just going to go crazy with it. And I will go ahead and talk to him.
Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want. With Gavlan, you will, you deal. Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan want what? With Gavlan?
Yeah, he's not a real talkative dude.
Many deal, many thanks.
Weird. I have not been here before, so I'm not sure why there would be a body here with no glowy bit. Oh well. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna use a flame butterfly here. And see if there was another sconce. There is, and there he is. Hi, dude. I freaking knew you were there. I freaking knew it. I am not even remotely surprised to see you. Okay, now I want to keep the torch on because there's a couple of those dudes who I think I can keep them back by shining a torch in their face. Hopefully they're the ones that are scared by it. He's not scared. He's not scared. Oh, buddy, that's problematic. Oh, yes, he is. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with a shield instead. No, 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 no. Come on. Okay, that's one. Let my stamina build back up. Okay, hold on. Let me just check. Do those have any special properties? Yes, that's the Pyromancer outfit. Yeah. I like that outfit too. When it comes to fashion souls, I really just love to collect as much as I can. But there's actually a lot of outfits that I don't bother to do that with. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am so close to the end of this now, and I am so freaking nervous too. Because if I can do this all on one run, instead of having to do 2 episodes, that is going to be, it's going to be super duper. Just a little higher, I think. No, I said a little higher, not the same angle. Nope. They're gonna make me go after him. Alright, so before I do that... Okay. Okay, so there's one over there. There's one over there. Try a heavy attack. See if I can chop his fingers. Okay, didn't quite work, but... Alright, buddy. Shortcut. Opening the shortcut. Lighting up the last of the sconces. Let's make sure nobody else is going to come jumping out at me. Because it would suck to get right up to the end and then die. And I'm not even going to bother talking to the magic mentor, Carhelion, because he's not even going to give me the time of day. He'll be like, I see light, but it is dim. I do not train the dim-witted. So yeah, it's pretty much pointless. Okay. This sword is just about done for. So I need to debate whether or not I'm going to use the S-Talk or the flame sword. Let's see, 110 plus 110, 147. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the flame sword. Okay. Then, whoops. Bradley of the old card, I'm gonna come on over here and hope he doesn't do the stupid. Because he has before. See that little slight step back that he takes? If you stay right there, there's a good chance that he will walk right off the edge. Plunge to his death. You get no use out of him. And then over here is the summoning sign for Lucatiel. Alrighty then. So, we are good to go for the Flexile Sentry fight. Yes, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Pay no attention to the others. Fantastic. Okay. Good to go. Ready to go for the Flexile Sentry fight. I just need to wait for them both to get over here. Alright. Oh, wow. Good job, sir. Oh, I didn't switch. I forgot to switch over to my Estus Flask. So, taking this ship will get us right back around to the Lost Bastille. And I'm going to go ahead and do that so you can see the little cutscene. But, no, I probably won't do the homeward bone. You do want to get this chest before you examine that other thingy, though. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, I know this episode is already running long, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the level up-y thing. And I'll tell you what, I'm very much considering that with the next episode, I may very well go to the Gargoyles boss fight, and that will potentially involve dealing with NPC or human invaders, which as I believe I've mentioned before, I have only fought one NPC invader, and while that ended in victory, I suspect that he was using cheap tactics. Not cheating, he was using cheap tactics. There's a difference. But he was using cheap tactics to cover up for a lack of skill. And going into a known heavy PvP area, it is much more likely that I could be losing for the entire episode, however long it may be. On the other hand, I'm a little bit nervous about doing that because I'm not sure if I have enough humanity to get away with that just yet. So I might hold off on doing that until I've farmed up a little bit more humanity, or not humanity, human effigies. For sure, when I get to the other bell tower, I am definitely going to have to consider joining the Covenant and doing invasions myself, because winning those will net me Titanite chunks, and Titanite chunks are the one ore in this game that it becomes very rare, and it actually becomes quite difficult to level up all of your equipment. You end up having to either sacrifice not leveling up your outfits or not leveling up certain weapons, and I would much rather be able to do that. So anyways, I am not going to use the Flexile Sentry's boss weapon. And since I won't have enough intelligence to put on the Straits Black outfit, I'm not gonna bother trying to trade for boss souls to him. So I can nom a whole bunch of extra souls. And that means I'll be able to have extra levels without grinding.
Bearer of the curse.
Okay. Yes. 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 And I have one more left, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put that in endurance. Okie dokie. I have some sublime bone dust to go ahead and burn here. And that will conclude this episode. It's been pretty good, actually. I mean, I had a real rough start with the first couple of episodes. Both poor playing on my part and just some bad luck. But it's actually starting to come together now. And yeah, it makes me happy. So yeah. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.